Hi YouTube, it's your girl Ash, and today I am back with another video. It is a super exciting video because this is my library book sale haul, and I went Friday. It was buy one get one free, and the hardbacks were 4 and the paperbacks were 2, and I was able to get so many exciting reads and so many Booktube made me buy it. That's probably what I should title this. So let's get right into it so it's not super long. I'm going to start on a high note, a book that I never would have expected to get at the library book sale, because this right now is a very popular book and a very popular trilogy, and everybody in the booktube community is going crazy over it, and it is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. Yes, and this is book one in the, I think, Shades of Magic trilogy. The last one just came out. This is about a guy named Kale, who is one of the last travelers, magicians, with a rare coveted ability to travel between parallel universes connected by one magical city. And there are 4 cities, I think, in this universe. There's Grey London, there's Red London, there's White London, and Black London, but no one speaks of Black London anymore. And then he meets this girl who tries to pickpocket him, Delilah, and they have to save the world. They go on a journey to save the world. So I'm super excited to get into it. This is usually not my genre, but everyone has hyped it up so much, and I was dying to read some V.E. Schwab. Up next is the new edition of The Diviners by Libba Bray. I was so excited to get my hands on this because every time I go to the library, they only have Layer of Dreams, which is book 2 in this trilogy. And I think I saw last week that Libba Bray announced that the third and last book is coming out this month. And I just can't believe I got this for essentially $1, and it's brand new. The only thing that's problem is a little dent right here. And this is about a girl named Evie O'Neill who is staying with her uncle in New York City, but she's scared because her uncle has a thing for the occult, and she's afraid that he will learn that she has supernatural powers, and then a murder occurs and she finds out that she can use her powers for good. This is a really big book, so I don't know if I'll be getting to it soon, but I'm glad to have it. Up next is The Vast Fields of Ordinary by Nick Bird. It says, it's Dade's last summer at home in a suburban wasteland, and things are pretty hopeless. He has a crappy job, a boyfriend who treats him like dirt, and his parents' marriage is falling apart. So when he meets the mysterious Alex Kincaid, Dade feels as if he's finally experiencing true happiness, but real love has consequences, and its power soon sets in motion a tragic chain of events that will change Dade's life forever. Up next is book 1, and I have the whole series. You'll see it soon. But it's book 1 in the Summer I Turn Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. I'm so stoked because I've been dying to get my hands on Jenny Han. She is one of the most talked about authors on Booktube, and it is because of her Laura Jean trilogy, which the last book in that trilogy just came out at the beginning of this month. And this is about a girl who goes to the beach every summer, and while she's there she meets these 2 brothers, and they both fall in love with her, and of course it's going to cause some drama. Next is a book that was recommended in a like best mental illness list by Emma Books, and it is This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sauls. Yes. Stolen by Lucy Keating. Oh, Lucy Christopher, forgive me. I'm out of it. And this got hyped for a little while. I think at the beginning of my booktube journey, like watching booktube, this got real hyped. And so I was glad when I saw it as I was leaving for only $1. A book I've been trying to get my hands on for a year is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. It's about the people in this society who are not superheroes, the average everyday Joe. Book 2 and 3, In the Summer I Turn Pretty by Jenny Han. Another exciting find, The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. Magnus Bane is my favorite character in the Mortal Instruments series. I had to pick this up. I'm so excited because I'm on a mission to own everything Cassandra Clare has written, mostly by herself though, because I don't really think I'm going to enjoy the Magisterium series. It's middle grade. I'm not really into middle grade, so now it means I only have like 5 more books to go. This, of course, is a novella bind up, dedicated all to Magnus Bane, and I think this is what he gives to Alec at the end of the series. Next is a book that I got because it got hype all over the world, not just Booktube. And I'm obsessed with watching shows about and learning about serial killers. And that is The Girls by Emma Cline. This tells the story of Evie. I think Evie Boyd, and she sees these girls hanging out, and they're like, they seem like they have no worries, and she gets sucked into their world, and it's like a Manson like cult. And so I am dying to get like to read this book, but I got others to read first. The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I wanted The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I've been trying to get my hands on that book for about a year, but they had this one, and I decided, let me give Holly Black a chance while it's cheap. My next two are classics, and that is Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre and Jane Austen's Emma. I got Emma because, gosh, and now I'm gonna forget her name, and she loves it. Read by Zoe, or Read by Zoe. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing her channel wrong. She said this was her favorite Jane Austen book, and she, along with Tashopolis and a whole bunch of people, like run the Jane Austen book club. Ostentatious, forgive me. And so I wanted to pick these up. I'm trying to read more classics this year. Up next is a series that everybody and their mom has read before me. And so while it was on sale, I decided that I'd go and pick it up. And that is the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. It's the Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. And you should know what these are about. Not going to go into detail. Everybody's seen the movies. Next up is another book that was recommended in that same video on mental illness by Emma Books, and that is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. It's about Craig, and he has suicidal episodes, and he gets checked into a mental hospital, and there he's finally able to confront why he has such bad anxiety. Next two, I'm so super excited. As I've probably said the million times, this book sale was like such a success for me. This is Books and Lala's favorite series, and it is book 1 and 2 of the Raven Boy Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I have the Raven Boys and the Dream Thief. Probably has, I need to do a video on that, but it probably has one of the greatest opening lines in this book. Let's see if I can find it. Blue Sergeant has forgotten how many times she's been told that she would kill her true love. Like, automatically makes you want to sit down and like devour this book. Up next is 2 books in a series that is so widely talked about on Booktube. I think I'm the only person left again that has not read anything, and it is The Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass, forgive me, and Crown of Midnight, both by Sarah J. Maas. And this follows, forgive me, I have a code, but it says, in a world without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She comes not to kill the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but to win her freedom. If she defeats 23 killers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Selena Sardathian, forgive me. The crown prince will provoke her. The captain of the guard will protect her, and a princess from a faraway land will befriend her. But something evil dwells in the castle, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying one by one, Selena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival, and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. So yeah, I'm super excited for those. Do I have any over here? Okay, these are my final 3. First up is Holding Back by Kate Evangelista. And forgive me, like I said, I have a code. And it says everyone knows that Nathan is in love with his best friend Preston. Everyone except Preston. Nathan has always accepted that Preston is too focused on his swimming to worry about love, but Preston is heading off to train for the Olympics soon. So if Nathan wants his chance at love, he has to speak up now. But saying I love you is surprisingly difficult, even for someone as confident as Nathan. Could a whirlwind vacation in Europe bring them together? Or if it doesn't work out, will Nathan lose the best friend he's ever had? Whatever or How Junior Year Became Totally Fucked, a novel by S.J. Gosley. Mike is 16 and a guy. Mike thinks about sex roughly every other second, which he's pretty sure is normal. So now he's just got more options. It's not that bad, right? Theoretically, it should be awesome. And I'm excited because Goodreads recommended me both these books. I had never heard of them anywhere else. And then I think it was because I read Almost Like Being in Love by Steve Kluger that it said I would like these two. And I'm always desperately looking for more LGBT plus literature. So if you know any, it would be a big favor. I would be so thankful. Leave those in the comment section down below. And last but not least, is probably one of the biggest books out of this whole haul that I'm super 10,000 supers excited about having my hands on. I think I've been waiting 2 years to read this book, and it is The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. And it says David Piper has always been an outsider. His parents think he's gay. The school bully thinks he's a freak. Only his 2 best friends know the truth. David wants to be a girl. On the first day at his new school, Leo Denton has one goal: to be invisible. Attracting the attention of the most beautiful girl in his grade is definitely not part of that plan. When Leo stands up for David in a fight, an unlikely friendship forms. But things are about to get messy because at Eden Park School, secrets have a funny habit of not staying secrets for long. When I saw this book, I almost jumped up in the air and just like did a yes. Like just had a moment of like I have won the day. Like no one else can leave out of this library book sale saying they won. I won. I've been dying to get my hands on. The library doesn't carry this. This was one of the, I think, because at my library book sale, I don't know how it is for everyone else's. You can also make donations, so they're not just selling their books. And so this was one of the donations because the library doesn't carry it. And I'm so excited. It made up for them not having none of the above because I've been dying to read None of the Above by I.W. Gargario for a while now. And I'm satisfied for the moment with The Art of Being Normal. First, and also this spine. Can we talk about this spine? I'm usually not into covers and artwork and stuff, but this spine is so beautiful. Let me stop because I could go on a tangent. I could go like talking about this book sale forever. It was my first one and it was amazing. And I hope you like this video. And in the comment section down below, let me know if where you're from you have book sales or like what's the most exciting book you got this month so far or last month. Let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and come chill out with me on all of my other social medias, which will be linked down below, and share this video. It would be graciously appreciated. And as always, until we meet again.